guys, it's Ep15 here, and welcome back to episode 15 of my Manchester City career. Now in today's episode, we've got three cup competition games to play in today's episode. The first of which is against Lyon. That's in the round of 16 of the Champions Cup, of course, followed by a cup final against Ipswich to play in about 5 days' time. That's the EFL Cup final, so I want to try and get some silverware if we can at the start of the season, well, not the start of the season, but as early on as possible. And then a few days later, we've got the replay of the Sunderland match, which we played in the last episode. They didn't really go so well, a 0-0 draw, which was a bit disappointing about, to say the least. Got to try and beat them to get through into the next round in that game. But yeah, as you can see, the next month, there's loads of fixtures coming up very thick and fast, so we've got to make sure that we've got players fully fit, we'll change around the team as much as possible, because yeah, you can see there, we've got 2 games in 3 days. Not particularly helpful for the team, but we'll have to deal with it. We asked them for competitions, so there's going to be a lot of games to play. So before we get into the first game of today's episode, if we could try and hit 100 likes, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I would really appreciate all the new subscribers we can get on the channel. You can see here they've got Yaya Toure not happy with his role at the club at the moment. Going to try and get some more game time here. He plays in this next match, and we also need to try and get those youngsters into our senior setup at some point, but currently our squad is too full. Anyway, this is I'm going to go with Edison, Walker, Otamendi, Company, Mendy, Sol, Yaya Toure, Silva, Sané, Aguero and Raheem Sterling. And yeah, let's see how we get on to the Champions Cup. Okay, here we go. In the snow for this match against Lyon. It's going to be a tough game, this one I expect. Anyway, in the round of 16 against a team like Lyon. I'm sure they've made some new additions to the side already. It's such a good team. So, yeah, it'll be a tough match, this one. We do have our full strength team out, so I'm hoping that that will be enough to get us a win. And of course, away goals will go in our favour in this match, with it being the away leg here. Lyon with the ball, but good interception from Company early on. Sterling always won it back off the defender. Raheem Sterling going to switch it out. Aguero gets in the way. Sané was free. Sterling through to Yaya Toure. He's the furthest man forward. Yaya Toure coming inside here. Oh, trying to run his way through. He got brought down in the end. I was going to look for a pass to Aguero, but it didn't quite open up enough. Fekir running forward again. Otamendi. Oh, save by Edison. Good chance for Lyon. Being quite end-to-end at the moment. Exciting game so far. Oh, gets blocked. Off the post, Company trying to keep it out, eventually just kept out in the end. That's a great chance for Lyon. Best chance of the game so far, and they've had probably the better chances, to be totally honest. That one was a very, very close one to get in the opening goal. Very, very lucky there. Leroy going to try and pick out Sergio. What a pass. Sergio Aguero. Oh, trying to beat the goalkeeper to it. Raheem Sterling. Oh, that's off target. Got to do better there. I don't care how far out you are. It's an exciting game, this one, though. Plenty of chances. Still remains 0-0 somehow. That's it for the first half. Still remains 0-0. Frustrating first half in many ways, because we have had a few half opportunities that should have been more. Just a little bit of luck at the moment we're lacking. Lyon had the better possession. Lyon had the better chances, though. But we're not too far away from creating chances to score from. But yes, 0-0 half-time. Frustrating, but we need to try and get ourselves at least an away goal in this game. Sané into Sergio Aguero. Now Raheem Sterling going to try and turn his man. He's through, must be. And it's a goal early on in the second half. Raheem Sterling gets the away goal that we desperately needed. And we're only a few minutes in to the second half. Brilliant bit of play here. I just knew straight from kickoff that we were creating something good here. Especially when he just turns his man like that. Opens his body up. Left-footed finish into the left-hand corner. It's 1-0. Much, much better start to the second half here. Oh, what a save by Edison. Really good chance there from the corner. Edison's kept it in it at the moment. A few really good saves. Got to try and clear this one as well. Raheem Sterling is the last player you want in the middle. Oh, out to Leroy Sané. Going behind the fullback here. Sané, can he pull it back to anyone? Aguero's there and turns on his left foot. Can't direct it towards goal. Always going to be difficult. I was just hoping there was going to be a runner from midfield as opposed to Aguero having to run backwards. I was hoping to try and pick somebody else out. Didn't quite manage it. Turned over the bar. Okay, all 3 changes with 7 minutes to go. Garcia, Lewis and Lozano all to come on. Silva, Yaya Toure and Sterling all to come off. Just fresh legs, basically. There's not been that much of an opportunity to make the subs, to be honest, but I've decided to make them now. And they've got a free kick here, Lyon, as well. Still with Raphael. Oh, no, this is too easy. What a save, Edison. Incredible save. It's offside anyway, but wow. So close. Counter-attack right at the end for us here. Lozano's first touches of the ball. Can he get down the right-hand side? Gonna have to look for a pullback, and that's an easy foul. I think it's on the edge of the box. Really poor challenge. Had to stop the attack, though, because we were definitely running through on goal. It's a free kick. Don't know whether it's a great position for us. Might try and pick out Cal Walker here. Go with a little cheeky chip, maybe. Into Cal Walker. Oh, nearly passes it in. Oh, so close. What a set piece that would have been. Kyle Walker running through again. Gonna cut it back, finding a pass into the middle, and it's 2-0. What a pass from Kyle Walker into Sol, and he prods it past the goalkeeper, finally getting the second goal. But guess what? It's come again in the last few minutes of the game, this time in the 90th minute to get the second, to double our lead. And that'll be the 3 points in this match. Look at this from Kyle Walker. Just quickly cuts inside. What a pass. Corridor of uncertainty. Brilliant finish. That's it. 3 points in the bag. Let's move on to the next match. Really happy with that. I say it's 3 points in the bag. That actually isn't, because it's 2 legs, isn't it? So that's the first leg that we got ourselves a win in. It's obviously a 2-0 win, so 2 away goals we can take into the second leg, which is great news for us. In the end, I think overall, just about deserved that, to be honest. I think Lyon quite clearly had the better chance in the first half. We were much better, though, in the second half than them, and consequently, I think we deserved to win. Okay, so on to the final now against Ipswich. This is a chance to get ourselves some silverware here in the EFL Cup. We obviously want to try and win it, so we are going with a strong team. There's 1 or 2 changes. I want to keep the team roughly the same, but obviously, it is only 5 days later, so there's a couple of rotations here. Edison starts in goal. Kyle Walker, Otamendi, Company, Bertrand, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Silva, Sané, Jesus and Sterling all start. And there's the bench I've gone with, plenty of different options on there as ever. Obviously loads of attacking options in particular. Let's see, can we get ourselves a bit of silverware here against Ipswich? And we should really beat them on paper, of course. But you never know exactly how we're going to play, so let's wait and find out. Okay, well here we go, Wembley Stadium for this final against Ipswich in the EFL Cup. Of course, it's Ipswich. We should really be beating them on paper, but they're in the final for a reason. They managed to beat Tottenham in the semi-finals, so for that reason they can certainly beat us if they want to. But let's just wait and see how he gets on and hopefully puts in a good performance in this match. Great ball in. Kyle Walker on a plate for the opposition. Skies over the bar. Ipswich having a good start as well. Bernardo Silva out to Raheem Sterling. Needs someone in the middle now. Is there anyone to cut it back to? Oh, just missed them. Found everyone but our player. Yes, well played, Bernardo Silva. He wins it back inside here. Gabriel Jesus off the post. How's he missed it? On his left foot. Great chance. The best one of the game by far. And a really good play from Silva winning it back there. So unfortunate. Should have done more from it, of course. But yeah, still in their half and still trying to create a chance here. Got to get the ball moving a little bit quicker. This time it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be Leroy Sané to hit it. Can we get it up and over the wall? Oh, it's on target. It had to be saved. That's much better than usual from me from the free kick. And very, very close. But the goalkeeper just gets a hand to it round the wall. And was just curling towards it, which probably helped. Bernardo Silva. Oh, got brought down. It's a penalty. That's a fantastic pass into the feet of... I'm not really too sure who it was, in fact. It's Bernardo Silva, the initial pass. Not too sure who it was. Who was brought down. It's Kyle Walker who gets brought down. It's a clear penalty, and we'll take this opportunity to hopefully get ourselves 1-0 up. It's going to be Jesus. Oh, it's off the post. / saved. Certainly hit the post at some point. Frustrating because we needed that goal to put us in the lead. Oh, I can't believe it. Certainly struggling at the moment to get the ball on the back of the net. I know we got 2 in the last game, but usually we would take more of our chances than we have been so far. Oh, pass through to Leroy Sané. Can he shoot and score? Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Raheem gets tackled by his own player. Oh, dismal. Half-time, 0-0 again. Frustrating because we have had good chances, had a penalty which we missed. But yeah, at the moment, the ball doesn't want to go in the back of the net in the first half. It's as simple as that. We're really struggling to score in the first half at the moment. We're well on top, there's no doubt about it. We are the better team. Early on, Ipswich started well. They still do look a threat on the break, but we're certainly on top here, really dominating in the key areas of the pitch. And it's only a matter of time, really, before we score, I want to say, but we've just got to take one of our chances at the moment. Fernandinho, going to switch it out to Raheem Sterling. He's completely unmarked. Coming inside, Sterling. Leroy Sané. Maybe overpassed it there. Sterling had a chance maybe on his left foot, but wanted it into Leroy. And is that a corner? No, it's a goal kick to make it even worse. Chance. Really good chance for Freddie Sears. Oh, he's made it 1-0. This is a nightmare. Ipswich have gone in front. They've started to look a little bit better in the second half now. And we've not had as many chances. They've gone 1-0 up, 67 minutes in. Don't know what's happened to our defence there. Oh no, this is not good. Let's make some changes. Okay, so all 3 changes. Sol, Lozano and Aguero all coming on, and we will take off Gundogan, Silva and Raheem Sterling. A change of formation, of course, here as well. Yeah, so at the moment, we're not going to be winning the EFL Cup, and we'll be losing to Ipswich. Leroy Sané into Aguero. Now Gabriel Jesus, going to cut it back. Aguero! Oh, the post again. How many times? Is that 3 times in this game? Unbelievable. Straight from kickoff, nearly made it 1-1. We're going to lose this game because we're rubbish. We can't get forward. How are Ipswich dominating us like this? We've actually lost this game. 7 minutes left and we have lost this game. We can't get up the pitch. So, maybe a chance for us to finally get up the pitch and attack here. Gabriel Jesus. Wow. Oh my days. Precision tackle. Typical. Yes. Aguero needs some support. Gabriel Jesus. Switch it. Oh, what the hell is that? How the hell has he done that? Messed it up. We've lost. We have lost our chance at silverware. Our chance of doing the quadruple. We've messed it up to Ipswich. Of all teams, it's Ipswich. It's just, I can't even believe it. Wait, Aguero. Oh, saved. Lozano still has it. Jesus. Aguero. Oh, no. For God's sake. Ipswich. Of all teams, we have lost to Ipswich in the final. Oh, I can't believe this. So much for competing in all 4 competitions. You can see the issue, we've not had enough shots on target. 10 shots, 3 of which on target, not good enough. How have we lost that game? I have no idea. We've hit the post 3 times. Oh my days. I said at the start of the game, they can beat us if they beat Tottenham. They beat them 3-2, Tottenham. And yeah, we lost to Ipswich. Okay, so we've come 2nd place in the AFL Cup. Yeah, that's hard to take. That's really difficult to take because I want to say we should have done better. I mean, we really should have. It's Ipswich. At the end of the day, it's a little bit offensive, to be honest, we lost to them. But we didn't take our chances, so we lost the game. Okay, on to some player draws now before we get on to the replay against Sunderland in the FA Cup. We're going to bring in Diaz for this for a drill this week. It was suggested, I think, a couple of episodes ago, so we'll bring him in and see how he gets on. And no progress with him, but Hill goes up to 51 overall. That's good news, and quite a few other attributes go up on the other players as well. So much better this week. Hopefully Hill can continue to go up a little bit more. Okay, so after the embarrassment of the last game, we've got to go out here and get ourselves a win against Sunderland in the replay. This is a game that should never have happened in the first place, but it is happening. I'm going to go out there and beat them comfortably. Edison's going to start in goal, Samuel right back, Stones, Kolov, Mendy in defence, Sol, Yaya Toure and Diaz in midfield, Nolito, Aguero and Lozano starting as our front 3. This is the bench I've gone with, plenty of different options on there as ever. But yeah, we still have a few tired players on there as well, but plenty of options. Again against Sunderland, again in the league in like 3 days time or something, so got to also think about that one a little bit. That will be next episode, because this one is our final game of today's episode. Let's crack on with it. We're into March now as well, so getting through the season quite nicely. And yeah, let's see whether we can end this episode on a bit more of a high than the last game. Come on, here we go. At the Etihad, we've got to come out here and we've got to completely thrash Sunderland. I'm not going to lie, that is what we have to do now. After such a poor result against Ipswich, we've got to come out here and prove that we are able to go out there and beat teams comfortably and get our goal-scoring boots back on, because we've not been good enough in that department recently. Chance for us here. Again, just messing around the ball. Lozano needs the run of Sergio. He's going to find it as well. Aguero now needs another runner. He's coming inside himself onto Lozano. Going to try and shoot. Again, takes too long. Aguero out to Nolito. That's great. Nolito back inside. Diaz onto Aguero. A chance to shoot. Again, it's happened. That's 3 times and we're only 19 minutes in. Why do they do that? As soon as you're about to pull the trigger, it just tackles straight away. So frustrating. It happens so often that I just get fed up of it. Lozano got to beat his man here. Through to Sergio Aguero. Another good chance. Corner. I'm frustrated already. We're only 25 minutes in. That's never good. Nolito looking to cross this one in. Oh, someone's headed it. Wasn't even in control of him, but it's going out for a goal kick. What a chance. Oh, off the post. Being let off the hook there. Sunderland with the first opportunity. Looks so like they were going to score there as well. Need to get ourselves together here. We're on the ropes. It's Sunderland, for God's sake. This is really disappointing. Oh, this first half has been a shambles at times. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. These players should be much better than what they're performing. I mean, so far in this first half, we've had Sergio Aguero's been terrible. Yeah, Torre's been terrible. Kolorov's been terrible. Yeah, I don't like saying that about my players, but they've just not been good enough at all. Really poor first touches, really poor passing, not good enough at all. Worrying, actually. Worrying, because this is a good enough team to beat Sunderland by far. This is the first time where I've thought the performance has been pretty bad. Usually it's just been we're not taking our chances, but the performance has actually been pretty poor in that first half. That's not good enough at all. Come on, yeah, pick someone out here. Oh, Okay, so all three changes. Change formation now. Yeah, it's still not continued as a poor performance. Not happy at all with this. Iheanacho, Fernandez and Garcia coming on. We will take off Diaz, Yaya Toure and also Nolito as well. So yeah, Fernandez going on the left-hand side. Obviously change the formation. Aguero going in behind Iheanacho a little bit. So yeah, I need to sort this out because this has not been good enough at all. I mean, I can't say any more than that. It's just been such a poor performance. Technically, that the players have not been good enough at all. Positionally, not good enough either. The runs haven't been correct. Yeah, I don't know what's happened at all. Those sort of passes have just gone completely out of place. Aguero looking to Garcia. Brilliant pass. Garcia's won it as well. Iheanacho to hit it from here. Gets blocked again. I don't know how many shots we've had, but it's not been many, I can tell you that. Frustrating. I'm not too sure what's gone wrong. I'm really not so sure what's gone wrong in recent times, because it has been a slow decline. The performance in here hasn't been good enough. It's not been with that we've not taken the chances. But yeah, it's just been really poor. Not created any chances at all. Ones that we have created, Sunderland just throw bodies in front of the shots every time. They've actually sent up Gilabodji now. That's actually another insult for us because they think they can get themselves a goal and they're not worried about conceding. Someone needs to run forward! Fernandez still going, he's going to have to shoot because, oh my days, it's gone in. Fernandez with the goal, it's 6 minutes left. There was no one in the box, I had no other decision, he can't believe it either. And we've got ourselves a goal, it's 1-0. I can't celebrate about it too much, but, I mean, wow. That was a hell of a strike from Fernandez. The substitutes got it. That should be the winner here, although there's 6 minutes left, so I won't go too far with that. But it's been such a bad performance, I can't really celebrate that much. But it's a hell of a strike, is that? You're not stopping that at all. What a hit. Right into the top right-hand corner. Beautiful strike, 1-0. Now we can only really hold on. I would love to continue to play how we are playing, but we only can hold on in this game because Sunderland will throw even more players forward. What is it about us scoring goals in the final 10 minutes? Seems to happen every game, other than Ipswich. That's it, we've won. We're into the next round. I think the next round's quarter-finals as well, so glad to have got it through into the next round. Of course, after a disappointing last game against Ipswich, where we don't win the FL Cup as we should have against Ipswich, we have managed to get ourselves into the next round here. You can see by the shots and the shots on target, it's deserved on that stat. But to be fair to Sunderland, they actually looked a threat at times on the attack, but we were just dreadful. Really, really poor. I don't like criticising my team because it makes quite a negative video in the end, but I have nothing else to say other than that. It's not good enough at all. We've not been scoring goals as we were not so long back. We've not been doing that recently, so I need to sort out that because, I mean, nothing's changed. I don't know what it is. Nothing has changed in this team selection or the tactics that we're playing, so I'm really not so sure. I don't know whether we're not keeping the ball as well. Certainly the passing felt much worse recently, so yeah, I need to sort that one out, I think, but hopefully we can come back better, and we've got a game against Sunderland again to play in the next episode. We're currently top of the league by a point, but we have 2 games in hand over Chelsea. Chelsea have had, I don't know what's going on with them. They drew to Leicester. They must be dropping loads of points at the moment because they are starting to fall miles behind, especially if we win our next 2 matches. We'll have pretty much, and I don't want to obviously go over the top of that, but we'll be very, very close to winning the title, or at least we'll be miles in front anyway. So we'll wait to see what happens next episode, and thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If we could try and hit 100 likes, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Apologies about the ranting at my players, but it's really frustrating when things just don't go your way and you don't play as well as you know you can. That's always very frustrating, but hopefully next episode we come back much better. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.